These are the brainless people you can't trust. They can do anything. Think of attacking India anyway, because the day you do it, you will not see the next morning sunrise. There will be nobody left there in Pakistan. The territory itself will be wiped out. Very recently, Pakistan's ex-diplomat in a particular TV channel program said that if USA attacks Pakistan, then Pakistan will be left with no option but to attack India, particularly New Delhi and Mumbai. And they will be hard pressed into this action by the action of USA. Now, this not only sounds churlish, but it also sounds very ridiculous. Because the diplomat who was speaking his mind was completely out of his own mind while saying all these very things. He must understand that if Pakistan attacks India, in case USA attacks Pakistan, is India going to keep quiet and wait for the attack to happen and ask the Pakistanis, come attack us, we are waiting? Doesn't he have the common sense that India will retaliate, and she will retaliate more ferociously, 10 times more than what you might actually think? So I don't know how these statements are emanating from that soil. Why Pakistan is warmongering, and why is it that they don't understand the simple thing that it is a fight between an elephant and a mosquito? The way they are actually treating the whole issue, they think that it's very easy, it's a child's play to go and attack India, destroy its cities, do whatever you want to do simply because somebody else has done it to them. Well, they must understand that India is a big power. I don't say that India is supposed to be the biggest power, but at least it is the third, fourth largest power there on the world. And if India is going to be attacked, does it mean that India will keep quiet? Does it mean that India will not react? Does it mean that the Pakistan will be there on the map of the world? Isn't it a fact that if Pakistan does anything, any kind of this obnoxious action, there will be no Pakistan left on the map of the world? So, to please the audience and to say that we will be doing this, we will be doing that, we will be left with no option but to attack India, but to attack Delhi or Mumbai, it is something which sounds completely ludicrous. It is laughable. It must be dismissed with the contempt it deserves. But then, these are the brainless people, you can't trust them. They can do anything. So that's where I came up with this video, to make it very clear to the proponents of the war, and particularly those who think that they can easily attack India. Never ever, don't you dare to think of attacking India anyway, because the day you do it, you will not see the next morning sunrise. It is never possible. There will be nobody left there in Pakistan. The territory itself will be wiped out. So I think that these people should understand that while dealing with India, they must always try to open the channels for negotiations, for conversation and all that. What India expects of Pakistan? Simple. Stop aiding, abetting terrorism from across the border. Don't push infiltrators into the side of the border. Don't do anything that hurts or anywhere causes any kind of the problem to the people of India. If you stop doing all these very things, you will be welcomed and received as a wonderful neighbor. There will be very good relations, business relations will come, sports relations will come, then cultural relationships will also grow, everything will be honky-dory. But the problem with these radicals, I find everybody from Pakistan is a radicalized one. The problem with them is that they see everything through the prism of religion. They think that if they attack India, it is not India that will be attacked, it is Hinduism that will be attacked. They see India as the country of Hindus. They forget that more than Second largest population of the Muslims is living there in India. But then, who is going to teach them how they are going to learn? They will never understand. These people do not understand the language of peace, they only understand the language of boot. So, when it comes to this very simple logic, I am sure that if sanity prevails and the saner elements in the Pakistan will understand that it is in the fitness of things and it is in their own interest to have very good cordial relationships with India and Indian people. And if they maintain very good relationship with India and Indians, the economy will grow, their money will be saved, which otherwise goes into building for the war atmosphere and all that. Their money into the army will also be not that much used. They will use that money for the developmental projects there inside the Pakistan. So many problems will come to an end, but they have to understand that this speaking the language of violence, always talking about the war, and that too when you know what the result is there going to be, what the consequences are, they are very, very catastrophic. If it happens, they know it very well. That they will not keep quiet. Within 3 or 4 days, we brought them to dust. When during the Operation Sindoor, they were forced to ask for the peace, ceasefire. So when they know that it is not possible for them to take on India, is it not then a good suggestion to develop very good relationships with India so that their economy will grow, peace will be there, prosperity will be there, everything will grow, and that's where you can actually help the cause of your country, and that's it. That's how it's surely going to help the country in the longer run.